November 6th, 2018, and welcome back to another 90-minute workday with wingtrades.com. So what do we have? Yesterday was an interesting daily candle, if we look at that, right? Couldn't quite get over that 20, got up and then just fell under it. We're currently sitting right under the 20, so we'll get an interesting move this morning. A little bit of an after hours and pre-market pullback here. A little bit of a pullback, but basically right at close, depending on what the next 5 minutes do here, but I like it. So let's hop into the options discussion channel. If you don't know what that is, check out wingtrades.com and link your Discord account. If you're on Twitch, there's also a link in one of the cards below there. And come join me in the options discussion channel. Talk, I don't mind, right? It's a communication of trying to figure out what the play is, and then once that play shows up, making sure that you take that right entry and get out on time. So come and join me. It's a good time, I promise. Alright, what do we have on the rest of these guys? So Q's, larger pullback, but still pretty close to close. DIA, basically the same thing, so it's not going to be any huge or any exciting movement out of the gate here. But I'm slightly bullish. Slightly. The reason for that being I want to see this push up to the 200 SMA on the daily, and then we can continue our drop. So there's a little bit more move that we can get to the upside before we get that drop. Alright, about 3 minutes here should be pretty good. Make sure our chart's set up for everything that we need. 1 minute, 1 minute. Run this on the 1 minute at open. Make sure we've got the right zoom going on here. I like it. If this is the first time you've joined our stream, we'll go over the good old indicators that we have. It's very simple. This is all SPY on our flexible grid. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, and 78 minute. I'll get into the 78 minute and why I use that. Or sorry, this is the daily 78 minutes hiding now. But I'll get into that 78 minute and discuss what's going on. And then here we have the SPY 1 minute and 5 minute, and then Q's 1 minute and DIA 1 minute as well. We've got our VWAP yellow here, our 20 SMA white. This is our medium term indicator, and our short term indicator, the 13 EMA. So SMA, EMA, 1320. Alright. Let's see what goodies we have today. So looks of it, Q's are trying to make a little push. See if SPY follows a minute and a half there. Not bad at all. Very nice. Just waiting for that open. There's that nice little push there on SPY. I like it. Alright, nice little push there going into the 1 minute before open. I like it. Alright, 30 seconds. Almost ready here. Yeah, a little push. DIA is being very slow. DIA sucks to day trade, but it's great to make sure that you have the right direction. If you don't have the right direction, you're screwed either way. But making sure that you have that is very important. Here we go. Alright, first minute Qs are pushing hard. Let's see. Yeah, pretty solid open, exactly where we closed. Yeah, plus minus 10 cents on each of them. I expect to see a little bit of a push. If we get above 274.01, that's when we'll start taking calls, and we will ride that up to the 275.23 area, that previous high. So keep that on the mental back burner. All right, nice little pullback there. Gonna give it the first few minutes. We want to make sure that we don't get faked out. Never want to get faked out. That's never fun. In the first minute, you have all of your swing traders that are cashing out. You have all of the guys coming in for the very first minute of the market here, and they're being a little crazy. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna grab 1 days. This would be for Wednesday here. Let me get a little zoom out here. Nice move here. I hear somebody in voice chat. It's Jeff. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alright, let's grab some. I don't want to get faked out, but I see this moving. Alright, so we're going to grab 2 of the 273.5s. There's 2 of those. Those puppies got filled at 213. So it's definitely up there, but that's okay. Make sure that our market sell is ready to go. Huge push here. Looking for the 274 test in the first few minutes, just because this huge bullish movement out of the gate. Nice move. There's 274.01 up here. We're going to the flexible grid so we can see that full picture. Daily chart already opening green. Let's see here. 274.01 is that little resistance. Rejecting it on the 1 minute. It's going to be a healthy reload. Nice movement this morning. Bulls immediately have control. Qs are going to yesterday's high of day with a quick tap over the top there. See if SPY can follow. Qs definitely have the start this morning. SPY making another 1 cent push there. Qs still pushing, so we're still good on the tech half of the market here. DIA's having a tough time. You can see if we zoom in a little bit. J's a little bit flat. Qs are still looking decent. I want to see how far we can take this move. I'm guessing only up to that 274.01 or maybe a little bit under it. I'm not going to get greedy on this. And come on, Qs, you're pushing. Where's SPY? Almost there. 5 seconds on this 1 minute candle here. Come on, SPY. Push. There we go. There's that little bit of a push. We're into that 10 cent mark. See if we get the 10 cent rule here, or if we just blow right through it and head up to that 275 area. But I don't expect it to, because that psychological resistance is quite large. Alright, rejection, and we're going to take profits there. Into 13, out 223 for 10 cents a piece. Not half bad. So it looks like we may get that actual test of 274. Tech is just hauling. It is going for gold. Let's move to the 2 minutes on DIA and Qs. Get a little bit cleaner move for this huge push. almost that 274.0 spot. Good morning, Gearhead. I see you're hanging out in there. Always fun. Psychological resistance on SPY is officially broken and then pushed by 20 cents. Holy crud. Nice move. So bulls have full control this morning. If we go to the flexible grid, we've officially broken above that 274 yesterday, that high. The only thing above this is the 275.23 from last Friday. That would be the high of day. But I expect this to do a little reload deal. We'll give it a few minutes here, because it broke and then went straight up to 274.20, and then next minute candle came right back down. So that shows, one, we've got huge volatility this morning, and two, bulls really wanted that.
Yeah, bulls want it this morning, Aaron, for sure.
Damn. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm up.
we can follow.
Yeah. We definitely have to get this. I want to see if we hold this 274.01 spot for a minute or two, and then if so, I'll jump back in calls.
It's a clean rejection from the 274.22.
Oh yeah, nice move. In and out within the first, what is that? In at 9:31 and out at 9:34 for a quick 20 bucks. Not bad at all. Now we're just making sure that we get the right move here. Holding 274 range quite nicely. I'm going to look at those 274 fives. Two of those. Just waiting to see if we can actually hold this. 15 seconds in the minute candle. DIA slightly bullish. Qs are extremely bullish. Yep, we're going to get another move up. Into calls. Nice wedge on the 1 minute here. This is looking for the breakout. We entered at 180 on those calls.
This SPY play on the wedge?
Oh yeah, SPY play on the wedge. Perfect move. Bulls have control, so the likelihood of this continuing up is quite high. And if it doesn't, I've got my stop loss mentally around the 273.80 spot. Still wedging here. Q's flagging, SPY wedging, DIA flagging. And here it comes. I'm going to add two more.
Make it in a KD.
Nope, didn't quite get the fill here. That's okay. Huge move. There it is. There's the wedge breakout. Up quite a bit on those two contracts. Let's see a move to 274.50 for that psychological resistance. Fantastic. Very, very nice. Q's pushing. Q's are really leading this as far as percent change, up 0.89 versus 0.32. Get a quick look over at the flexible grid. Daily just under that 20 EMA. We're looking for that push up to that Friday high and then up to the 200 SMA on the daily. You can see here, there's that high. So from here, once we get above the 274.50 psychological resistance, that move up to 275 is quite likely. But it's going to flutter around that 274.50. Want to make sure that bulls still have buying power. Volume's decreasing a little bit, but still extremely bullish this morning. Up about 10 cents on those contracts, which is very nice.
Alright. So on my TA, we're looking at that 275 area. I think
Yep.
you just said that too.
Yeah, 275, that Friday high on the
276.
daily.
Yeah.
Solid. But it's going to take a few reloads and pushes to get up to that spot. SPY 1 minute is wedging again, looking for that move north. Q's just pushing.
Nice.
DIA is holding up this morning, slowly trailing behind, but it is
It's an
moving.
ascending triangle. You're good on DIA.
Yeah, DIA looks good. Just a little bit slower, and it always is.
Oh no, I put this in the wrong place.
Want to make sure the Q's don't fake out and then SPY follows. Watching SPY here. Needs to get a little push up to that 50. Wicks on the 1 minute. Ready to mark it out if need be. But I'd like to see it continue up and actually get that 50-cent psychological resistance. Only 10 cents away. There it is. Q's pushing, SPY following, 3 cents away, 2 cents, and there's the psychological resistance. Let's see if it just hauls right through it. Nope. Right back to 40, so that is going to be a nice little resistance for the morning. See if we can tap that 50 again.
Oh, it pulled back.
Yep. Psychological resistance. It grabbed it and then immediately gave it back.
Oh, well, you're looking good on SPY. I was talking about Chiefs, CHFS, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, Naked's pushing too. Alright, so you have a lot of larger participants in the SPY that are doing extremely well this morning. This is a beautiful chart. This might go in my chart board.
Yeah. I like the movement this morning. Q's still pushing. 1 red candle on the entire morning. 1 bearish candle. Looking for that exit here. Where is that exit? Having a hard time getting back up to 50. There's my exit. Nice move here. So that was 13 cents per contract. So $26. We're up 46 on the morning. Not half bad at all. And there's that bearish engulfing candle that just snuck up on us. Looking for a little pullback to likely that whole dollar, that 274. Q's running out of steam up here on the 2 minute. DIA still looks okay. Let's see how this works. Should have taken it into that 50-cent push, but we got a little greedy, and that's okay. I like this movement this morning. Holding up nicely. Still under that 50-cent psychological resistance. Q's attempting another move here. DIA slow and steady, but God, the wicks on that thing are everywhere. Alright, going for another move up. Nice. I'm not going to take this one just yet. Needs a little bit of a healthy reload first. And this is not healthy. This wedge is amazing. This is not. DIA pushing, very nice. Actually has a candle that you can see more than just a wick. Go over to that daily chart here. Daily's over that 20 SMA. Into our next, or our second set of the 15-minute chart here. Nice and bullish. 5-minute looks good. Little push. As you can see, huge move out of the open, and it's slowly losing its momentum. Volume's coming down. It's a weird little glitch. Oh, that's the Harami arrow there. Thought that was part of that. Nice. Yeah, this little flashing Harami arrow. Looking for a reload back to the 13 EMA, possibly the 20 and that 274.01 spot. I do like it. We can look at it in the exact same direction that we look at our short position, and you can see why I'm calling that 13 EMA, that little rejection zone, right? As we get that pullback on the negative chart, a move up to the 13 and then continuation down. We've seen that time and time again. We're going to turn that upside down chart off. Oh, still moving, very nice. Looking for that 275 now. Yep, we're going to get a nice push here. Late to the move, so I'm not going to take an entry, but I will be happy to watch it go up. That's totally fine. Everything is floating bullish here. Sure, if we had MACD up, Jeff can attest to this. MACD, some of the other oscillators are sitting very nicely on the bullish direction.
Yeah, MACD is approaching overbought levels that it hasn't seen on the 2-minute since the second when it gapped up at open. So that was Friday.
Yep.
So we're approaching those Friday overbought levels. Plus we have that massive 275 sledgehammer waiting for this thing.
Exactly.
We will see. This is what I want to see. This could be fireworks at 275.
Mm-hmm. So I got a notification from Chris that we've got a daily 1320. Let's pull up that 13. We're going to quickly edit those studies. Add the exponential. Add a 13 here.
V-sell at key support 1435.
Boom, 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 up, up, down, enter, go. Almost a bullish 1320. You're completely right, Chris. I don't know why I didn't have the 13 on that daily chart, but that's okay. So if today closes bullish, the 13 EMA could very well give us an overall direction change in the market. But it has to get above that 20 SMA, or sorry, the 200 SMA there before I really trust it. Yeah, that 200 SMA is a fun spot. All right. We're going to get a move up to the 275. 2 contracts. I'm just not comfortable taking it up here. Not until we get a healthy reload. Alright, there we go. Now I'm comfortable as we get this nice wedge here. 2 contracts of the 275. Ready to have our market order. Oh man, that flag rejected hard. Prematurely bought that right as it was going for the breakout. What did that fill at? 184. It's currently 176, so 10 cents down on it. See if we get that reload to the 13 SMA. Sorry, EMA. That is definitely an exponential moving average. The 20 is the SMA. If we get the reload down and then a curve back up, I'm going to double this position and take 4 contracts for that push to 275. DIA, nice wick on the bottom. Let's see how this guy moves. Just patiently waiting to see how these next few candles trade. Not a lot of volume, but still relatively decent on the morning. DIA's got no volume. Q's volume is fading as well. So there's 3 possibilities. One, if we hit the 13 EMA bounce and fail that bounce, we have a move up here to test the 274.78 high, and it will either break through or double top, and we will sell that double top and take the profits before a pullback, or we get the 13 and it just straight up bounces and goes through. I'd like to see the 13 and then a bounce and go through, but the market doesn't care what I think. And it looks like we're getting to that spot where it's got to decide bounce or fall. Nice. First part of that bounce right there. Q's doing the same thing, but not on a moving average there. See how this moves. Very nice, yep. I want 2 more, but I want to make sure that I get those 2 more after it's confirmed.
Trend confirmation's in.
For the bullish move?
For the call.
For the call, yeah. I'm just waiting because this candle's still got some time left, and it really could go anywhere.
Yeah, we are way extended off VWAP right now.
Mm-hmm. Still, 55 cents isn't that bad to be extended. Could be a lot worse. But hugging this 13 EMA, I'd like to bounce off of it. Bearish hammer on that 1 minute.
Closed above the $0.50 though.
Mm-hmm.
Important there.
Very much so. Alright, I'm in on the second set, doubled the size. And then I want to make sure that I've got my market order set just in case this does drop. Not going to look for a huge move, just a little bit of that push to 275. I like that 13 as support. It just needs to sit here and hold it. New 1 minute candle. Confirm the move and push, please. There it is. So I filled those at 184 and 185. They're currently trading at 186 and 187. Just need a little push. And a 10-cent stop loss on these guys. So 174 and 175 are the stop loss on these contracts. We almost had that move. Not liking the 5 minute. 5 minutes looking bearish. Just needs to hold that 13 EMA and then push north.
Yeah.
Box L was a move. Box L was clean. Oh my
Very
goodness.
nice.
So
Playing
Box
that in
L
the
did what we
equities
were
channel.
trying to do. Yeah.
Very nice.
Naked had the same setup as Box L, and Box L was the one that actually caught the momentum. It's a chase at this point.
Nice.
And this,
Glad to see some momentum. See some movers this morning on the equity side now that SPY gave shoving a little bit of the bullish move back, especially on the daily. Everything looks pretty set for another move up. Just being patient. Q's flagging right here, looking for that flag break. DIA, a very gross looking flag, but it is a flag. Q's needs to lead this. Yeah, Chris is buying his starter puts. I've seen him make this move before. Yeah, I'm out. Waiting,
Yeah.
waiting.
not fading Chris on this one. I feel you there.
There's break of the 13.
Good copy.
Sitting at the 20. Let's see if this bounces off the 20 because I do not want to be faked out.
Start to go down straight.
DIA slightly bearish. Q's flat.
Positions.
49, 48. We're under the 50-cent psych. We're sitting right at it basically.
Fist fight.
Yeah, it is. Bulls have control this morning, so I'm still not willing to give it up until I see that solid move under the 20 SMA. Come on. Give me the push.
You gotta make a phone call.
Do it. Call Bog and tell him to pump it. I don't think he got that reference, but that's okay.
V-cell, nice support bounce. 65 cents from the alert.
Nice. Come on, SPY. Looking at one more attempt to break that high of day, and this is going to be it. It's got to get over 274.68. There it is. Needs to get over and then stay over on this 1 minute candle here. There it is. Here comes a high of day push.
Q's push too.
Yep, Q's broke that flag. Here we go. There's the break. Bingo.
20 cents till it gets interesting.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Chris added his last bit of puts. I do agree with adding puts up here, but I want to see that 275 attempt first. If this double tops here, 50 cents on this 1 minute candle, 50 seconds, not cents. I'd love 50 cents on this 1 minute candle, that'd be awesome. But 50 seconds left. I'd like to see it get up and actually close above that guy there. Q's long wick on the 2 minute.
This needed to gain more traction if it was going to hold up.
Yeah.
It's still got potential. At 50 cents is still key support.
Yeah, still holding. Q's got the nice flag breakout. Nice move bullish.
Chris, what's your tolerance on? What's your tolerance?
And I'm out. Yep, SPY's gonna do its pullback. So
Yes, sir.
basically break even on that play. Not bad.
Is that a lot in options?
What?
20%? Meh? Okay.
20%'s decent.
Because we see, you know, I think that you're adding right below that 2748. I think that's a great area to do so.
Yeah, now we're looking at puts here. 274, 274s, 4 contracts of those. 5 contracts here.
Excuse me.
This will be a
Very cool.
quick
Thank you.
play. 5 contracts of puts. Yep, it is flushing. So we filled those guys at 193. Looking for this move to the VWAP, to that 274.10, 274.09 spot. Chris had an absolutely fantastic entry on those puts. Filled some here, and filled some up towards the top here. Absolutely wonderful entry.
Has anyone discussed the fact that the range on DIA is
God
entirely unequivocal? Yeah, like it's not proportionate to the rest of the day. Yeah. So are we gonna see DIA leading the charge down?
It could very well lead the charge down. Long wicks on both sides, though.
Yeah, sloppy.
Yeah,
Very,
I see
very
the
sloppy.
MACD flip potential. We're on the 2-minute. MACD is useless. Don't talk to me, MACD. Go away.
So I don't even have it on my chart.
I have it for the daily. Apple showing a little bit of bearish potential.
Yeah.
That's good as far as the bears go. BA, that's our strongest in the sector right now. Okay, so we have Netflix pulling back, flagging above 318, and it failed. That's big. We have a breakdown below 312 if you're looking for some Netflix week longs. Puts, guys, these are.
Just watching SPY here, this could be a really crappy reload. But we did get our bearish 1320, and we've run out of bullish momentum for the morning. So although it is trying to get back up, it still looks extremely bearish. A little overextended here. Little being subjective, because it's very overextended. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Flexible grid. Yeah, this move here. There's the indication of the pullback on the 5-minute. And then we just need to actually complete that pullback. Now 20 SMA is acting as resistance instead of support.
Europe close.
Yep, 10 a.m. That was a 10 a.m. pullback. And we missed that. That's alright. Q's leading this down. Right, we get this flag that formed. The breakout was immediately rejected, looked bearish, and now we're sitting slightly bearish on Q's. But Q's are going to have to lead this one. Alright, what are you doing here, SPY? Last attempt at a bullish move. Gonna get a triple top. 1, 2, possibly 3. I love how this song, for all of you who are on the stream, the song Weak by AJR comes on right as I always take puts. I don't know how it happens because I'm on shuffle in the playlist, but it is just funny as hell. Alright, SPY. Volume's still waning this morning. DIA volume is basically nothing at this point. Q's volume, also nothing. See if bears can take over.
And then DIA starts to gap.
I know,
terrible.
but it's gapping on no volume, so I don't use that as any indicator. Just trash. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go, SPY. 20 SMA rejection coming down. Test that bottom. 274.36 is the bottom. Let's see if we can just completely obliterate that. Q's are leading this slightly. We do a Q's 1 minute. See a very similar move. There's that bearish cross. Couldn't hold over that 20 SMA. And now we're coming down. Q's 1 cent from that previous low. SPY broke the previous low, as did Q's. Go back to the 2 minute for clarity. Very, very nice. Looking for that 274.12 VWAP tap or the 274.01 support.
Square's giving up the ghost. Oh, Apple could save this later, so we got to be careful.
Yeah, I'm
Look where
only going
Apple
to take
is.
this for a few minutes. I just want to see the nice pullback here.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping for the full day. Let's see where we're going with this. I need it below 27422, guys. And that means the DIA will need to go below that as well. Yeah, I agree. Qs will need to lead the charge.
Yo.
Both directions there. Oh, this is good. Get the lower low coming out in 2 minutes.
Q's leading it. Q's need to get to 170.29 and not bounce here. SPY's trying to bounce. There's some buyers here, but
yeah.
I don't know why somebody would buy here. There's no reason to do so.
I mean, it's going up, right? No, it's just.
I mean,
or there's probably algo set up for that. I have 170.52, and it just failed on Qs.
Chris took half profit target here. I agree with that. Still waiting for that VWAP test.
Okay. Yeah, we're below VWAP on DIA.
I wish Chris would come into the voice chat and come say hi.
He's in voice chat.
Where is he?
He's in voice chat.
Oh, you're just muted. I see. I spent every day with you for months, Chris. This is all we did was trade SPY. You gotta come hang out.
He is hanging out. He just doesn't want to talk right now.
Alright, I won't take it personally. Almost. Q's definitely leading this charge. I love it.
Love to have more chatter though, so you're welcome to join us.
Almost a VWAP.
Box L's gonna push again. Momentum.
DIA under VWAP. Bloody hell, SPY. Is this gonna VWAP bounce on the top? There we go. Immediately a bearish candle on that 1 minute. 2 minute 1320 cross. Larger trend is bearish as well, so that's a great sign.
The setup's starting to try to curl above.
Oh.
Theta's
DIA bearish 1320.
How's the theta higher on the 3-day options?
Volatility. But in most cases, options are just fun. Yeah. Why the theta on those 3 days is higher than the 1 days? Oh, come on, SPY. You don't get to bounce here.
It can try. Put a higher low in.
273.9. Yeah, that's what it needs to get.
I'd like to see a lower high, honestly, above below the 274.46.
We're using the 1 minute 13 EMA as our resistance. The same bounce thing that we had previously, right? We get to pull back to the 13 and a move. Looking for that same move, just upside down. And as Chris said, yeah, move to 273. No bounce. You think it's going up?
No bounce.
273.9. No bounce under that 13.
Yeah, he thinks it's going down. He's bearish with us.
Well, a bounce under the 273, or under the 274, 30, 40 range here on that 13 EMA.
Oh, sub? Interesting. I think it's going to try.
Well, the 13 EMA has a very weird history of acting as support or resistance to a move.
Not disputing, I'm just discussing.
Oh, yeah. Nice bearish engulfing candle, come on.
10 minutes. Okay.
Break VWAP, make my day.
For sure. I have a lot to learn about this movements of SPY.
Chris, our options and futures notable trader, he is the guy. He's been trading SPY forever, much longer than I have.
So I'm testing ideas with him, asking him
good
hard questions.
Sub 274 in the next 10 minutes. I agree with that. Just needs to get under VWAP first. Sitting just above break even on those puts.
They take 2 words to answer the hard questions.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that is the hard question.
That's all you really need. Q's actually trying to find support here.
Yeah, DIA is rejected. I think Q's have a little bit of a panic here. I think they're fluttering.
Spy, what you
Apple's
doing?
coming down. Apple. Oh man. If Apple closes below view up here, we're gonna see the rest of it pull back. Oh, I have 2 apples. I really want to watch Apple this morning.
You have 2 apples.
2 apples. All right, BA, Jeff.
Spy pushing. Q's pushing.
BA, that's the view up.
For the put set up on SFT.
Is it my internet?
I think it's partially mine. I'm putting this computer to the max.
Okay. It's just the channel having a hard time too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bump it.
Alright, Spy, get back onto the 13 and then come back down. $20 seconds left on this 1-minute candle.
I don't think that would be...
Long wick, I like that. Needs to keep the long wick. 15 seconds on the candle.
As we're watching Spy decide its direction, we're watching a lot of its...
Ooh,
there we go,
underline.
BA.
That was awesome.
There we go, BA. Come on down.
That's gonna hurt
right.
for some buyers. Here comes the Spy drop. Chris is absolutely right. Here comes sub 274. Just get under view at first. Nice. Right, that 13 EMA, it loves to reject that and then continue the trend. Always fun. Back up to about a $2 contract on the puts. Just needs to flush. When you say things more dramatically, in your heart you know that it doesn't matter, but you want it to do something to the market. If enough people say flush, it'll flush. That type of thinking. Doesn't work, but it's a great thought. Right? As in most relationships, it's the thought that counts. Right?
I don't like the stability here. We're consolidating too much. It needs to pull back below. I think we ran into a little bit of this. It does it for 5 to 7 candles, which is super annoying because that's
Oh, come on,
that's been on the 2-minute.
Yeah, it is pulling back slightly. Qs are trying to keep this up.
BA is testing that view up still. Apple, it was below, is now trying to reclaim. So this is going to be their lower high, which is good. Box L, that looks good, guys.
V-Cell was the trade.
V-Cell was the trade?
From 1440 on the 1435 weekly support area.
So Chris said sub 274 in the next 10 minutes, and that was 7 minutes ago. So you've got 3 minutes left, Chris. 3 minutes. You can do this. DIA, double bottom on the 2-minute. Spy trying to go north. Don't do it. Not a lot of volume here, though. Volume waning on both Spy and Qs. Come on. At the 20 SMA here. If it gets above, I'm out. Just reject it and come down.
Oh, Jeff, that's our reversal. Actually,
4 minutes.
That's a long setup, isn't it? What just happened? Spy?
Spy's trying to get north.
I'm not watching for long here.
Okay, I'm not either, but if it happens, like where the setup is, then we need to be
I wouldn't trade that setup.
out. I'm not trading the setup. I'm trying to make sure I'm not holding a position short if it's going long.
Q's trying, double topped on the Q's. Spy, damn it, Spy pushing.
This 2-minute Microsoft put setup is to the T.
Okay. Post it.
50 seconds on this candle.
I can't post right now, Chris.
Okay, I got you. I'll give you credit for the call. Let's see.
It hasn't done it yet, but it's...
No, we have to be on.
Yep. Spy moving north. I'm out.
Come on, push up a little bit. Give him some false hope.
Spy's pushing. That's gonna hurt our daily P&L. Yep, now we're negative 16, but that's not bad. So your buying power wise, we're only at $2,400 today. That's small. So it was a good attempt by Spy. Didn't quite get down to that VWAP, but that's okay. Let's see how this guy moves. The only other trade I would take this morning is a move above 274.82 for calls, or a move below and through and below VWAP at 274.14. Anything else, anything in between, I'm not comfortable taking. It has to be a large move. Yeah. I agree with Chris, this is a potential bull trap. Our 13 is saying it could go north, but we've already made such a move. Re-enter on sub 30, I agree.
Jeff, you're about to get the crossing, about to gap down. Are you already in?
We didn't get a view at that yet.
Okay. You're right. Just seeing.
I'm not taking it without a view at projection. And we're not. SPY's going to crumble. SPY's going to come to VWAP, I think, and this Microsoft setup is going to be ditched for right now.
Yeah, if we get this pullback, very nice. 274 puts, back to square one. 5 contracts. What did we trade? We traded 5 contracts on the last one, yeah. I want to see that move under VWAP, and then that will pull back likely to opening range. But I want to see that.
Yeah, Microsoft didn't set up.
Long wick on the 1 minute. Alright, SPY. Q's nice rejection. DIA pulling back. I like it. Alright, yeah, this is going to come down. I'm going to take 8 contracts. Larger trade here. I do like this. Limit order 195. Once we confirm that this is in fact not a double bottom, but it is a breakdown, that's when I'll get my entry. Look at level 2, yeah, there's going to be a rug pull. Got level 2 on another monitor here. Want to make sure that this is not a double bottom, or else that will hurt. Awesome, I see Garrett just joined the party. He came from Twitch.
I can't DM him. I was trying to say hello.
Hello, Garrett.
He just joined from Twitch. Here comes the SPY move. Mark it in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 8 contracts. Just needs to not double bottom.
Oh, we're watching a lower low on DIA.
Yeah, DIA is leading this one. Although it is just trash volume on DIA.
It's been that way. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Come on, SPY. Just being patient and waiting for it to confirm the move so we don't get faked out.
There we go on box sale, guys. Good job, good patience.
V-cell 15.5.
Nice.
Yeah. The support of 1435 played for V-cell.
Good. Yeah, we put that plan up. That was great.
That was a great plan. I read through that one. I like it. The amount of timely warning update emails I get from my school about various people assaulting each other in the library is just too damn high.
Wait,
at school, CU Denver, I get an email about once a week of somebody groping or assaulting somebody in the Auraria campus library.
What else is the library for? That's obviously a joke. That's obviously.
That was horrible. I like it. Yeah, I think I've gotten 3 emails in the last 2 days.
It's ridiculous.
It's like domestic violence, some homeless person groping somebody in the library. It's really too bad, right? Should go to the library and be able to just enjoy yourself, study, do whatever it is you do in the library. But, like, the hell? People, why? Alright, come on, Spy. Still haven't taken that entry yet.
Yeah, it's not ready yet.
But almost lower lows. Possibly gonna print the lower high here, and then we'll get the breakdown. Or this is a huge, like, 5-minute flag that we've got going, and it'll break up. But I don't expect that. See, Chris is typing. What are your thoughts? What do you got? Second adding puts up here. Very nice. I want to, but I'm far more comfortable trading after it confirms the move for less profit, but guaranteeing that the move is going to actually happen. Come on, Spy. Volume does seem low. Yeah, we're getting into that 10 a.m. hour. Things slow down a little bit. I see Garrett typing. I see him responding. Wait, no, that's Wingfield responding.
Oh, that's Garrett.
Well, I saw you wave. Saw that emoji.
BA did bounce.
BA was a nice setup.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
Nice move here. I'm on Spy.
I just think if it's going to follow the rest of the market later today, because it is a lagger. The Microsoft put never confirmed. We're still floating on Apple.
Mm-hmm. Spy getting that bearish engulfing candle, trying to get the pullback here.
You have an ascending triangle building actually on Spy. You're still in the pattern.
Trying to break the bearish wedge on BA right now.
Yep. Spy's possibly going for the move up.
Mixed
Bulls
signals.
are coming in, a little increase in volume, very, very small, but yeah, mixed signals.
Mixed signals right now.
Needs this lower high right here to confirm the move down. Alright, come on. There we go, Spy confirming that lower high. 13 and 20 on the 1 minute are still support here, so they need to get under that, print under 274.21, then under 274.17, and then I'll take puts once it's confirmed. Oh, come on, Spy.
There's the Microsoft. She's not looking so good.
Using that 20 SMA support here. Still waiting on these puts. I know Chris grabbed puts early, sitting at break even as it stands. A great entry. Just want it to confirm and head down. Come on. I like the potential of this move, it just needs to actually do it. Qs are very, very flat. DIA is just choppy as hell, so we don't even care about that one.
But we do, because it's recovering. This is a mess. You're going to see a small push here. This is neutral right now.
Spy pushing north, yep. Not going to take puts. Now we're looking for the 274.82 breakout. Want to make sure that goes up. Let's see here, these would be 275 calls. I would take 8 contracts. This would be the final trade of the morning once I get that. That's why we waited for this confirmation, right? Couldn't quite get below here. Got that bullish cross, and then it moved up, creating a new high, or a higher high here. Still not new high of day, but a higher high from the previous move. And now we're just waiting to see what this does. But waiting for that confirmation, that's what kept us from taking a large loss. I like how many people are in voice chat this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wonderful.
BA. Whoo! Watch out, Boeing. This is a great trader, man. What a great ticker.
Yeah. Technicals on BA are wonderful.
Are
so clean.
Solid.
Such a clean trade.
And the volume's only 400K, but the candles are awesome.
Yeah. SPY rejected that previous high, came right back down the following 1 minute candle here. Now I just gotta see what it wants to do, because right now it's not doing anything.
Yeah, we're sideways.
Last ad on puts, alright. I like it.
Nice bearish wedge forming on SPY 2 minute. If that dollar is key right now.
Yeah, I do like the move as it stands. I just want this to confirm. Alright, back to preloading puts. 8 contracts. It needs to figure out a direction. I'm gonna leave them off until I'm gonna leave the queued order off just until we get an actual direction, because we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going down. And I'd rather just sit on my hands and wait for the move.
If you pull it out to a larger time frame, for those viewers and just for the general discussion of this, because I'm still learning how to trade SPY, so this is going to be a good question.
Yeah, SPY's fun.
How are we in relation to movement on larger time frames? If we can, is it going to be the same idea, where if we can confirm that through, say a 15-minute pattern that is going to supersede a 5-minute pattern?
Yeah, all the technicals are going to act pretty similar. Okay. Granted, I use the 1 and 2 minute because they're quicker moves. Chris likes the 5 minute because it's very clean. Mm-hmm. But I'm normally in and out within 5 minutes, so that 5-minute candle is not something that's extremely useful for me.
That's fair.
But as far as like larger moves using the 5-minute, 15-minute, you're gonna get similar moves, right? If you look at the 15 now, you got the huge push, and now it's stalling. And if this 15 closes in a minute and a half with a bearish hammer or a gravestone or anything along those lines, continuation down is very, very likely. So it's the same TA, just a bigger time frame. So to answer your question, short, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I like the 15s here.
Yeah, the 15-minute looks solid, and that's one of the reasons that we're going to get this pullback, if we can just break this damn lower low. Algo uses 1 hour, exactly. The 1 hour chart is also fantastic. The 78-minute, Chris can talk about that if you'd like to. The 78-minute chart is another one of those really awesome moves. But yeah, I agree with Chris. I don't have the patience to wait for 4 or 5 1-hour candles to figure out what they want to do. Not to mention the time decay on your 1 and 0 and 2 day options are going to take some of your money. So, yeah.
That's a risk reward at that point. I mean, you'd have to determine the potential of movement relative to your entry and
yep,
theta
exactly.
And everything like that. So it's a nice little
I don't have the patience for that, nor do I want to spend the entire day watching it.
Yeah.
Alright, lower high possible on SPY here, getting our 1320 bearish cross, loading those 270.35 puts, 8 contracts. That'll be roughly $3K, roughly $2,000. Let me do the math here. 177 times 8. $1,400. That's what I was thinking. Math is hard. Blind an engineer. Yeah, if you use futures, then you don't have that time decay. That's a whole different discussion. Where's Omni David, Chris? I haven't seen him in a year. Is he still kicking? He had his own Bloomberg terminal. That dude was nuts. He dead? No! I hope you're kidding.
I think he is. Spelling.
and a shrug. I like it. Yeah, I haven't seen him in ages. He knew ES like the back of his hand. He was pretty good. But you knew Spy, and Spy's better. But it's not like I'm extremely biased or anything. Alright, Spy, you're almost there. Almost. Spy sucks. You're the one who originally got me on Spy, Chris. You can't now tell me it sucks. Well, compared to ES games, yeah. But for smaller accounts, I prefer the good old Spy. Alright, Spy, we're almost there. Market order is ready for 8 contracts of Spy. Just get under 274.17. Ready. We're so ready. Oh, come on, Spy. Looking for the breakdown on Q's as well. DIA is just too choppy. We're just gonna ignore that one. Oh, so close. So close.
What are you waiting for?
Waiting for the breakdown in Spy. Waiting for that 274.17 break and the 170.36 breakdown on Q's. And then I'm going to
higher
grab
highs
8
and higher lows. You need to be careful because it's holding above the support. I see the bearish potential too, but we got to read it technically also. I want it to go down.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for that 274.17 break to confirm a lower low. Because right now, as it stands, higher highs or higher lows all the way across and higher highs.
Right. So this could easily catch a bid and gap.
Yep, that's why we've been waiting.
I did my stop loss and actually make it. Oops. Wait. Are you in still?
No, I've got orders queued. I'm not touching anything. Sub 30. Like $30? I'd be so down for Spy at 30. So much profit on those puts, but the whole world would go into turmoil and dollars wouldn't be worth anything. So, double-edged sword.
No, you immediately go to yen.
You immediately go to yen? No, that's when crypto takes over. If the dollar falls off a cliff and the market eats shit, that's when crypto takes over. Recession much, yes.
No, because Japan already owns everything.
Well, for the most part.
In America. They've been buying up properties for the last 15 years.
Yeah, they're smart. They're like, ooh, housing bubble, let's buy it all up. Taking our jobs. Oh boy.
Take your jobs.
Okay, here we go. Come on, Spy, come on. You're almost there.
Selling us stuff. Helping stimulate our economy.
How dare they?
Yeah, doing the work that others won't.
Facebook setting up put.
Yeah. Q's setting up put, slightly leaning over. Q's is going to lead this. Just patiently waiting. And we're on one-day options, which are my favorite. Highest delta with a moderate time decay. They're not 0 days, so they're not stupid. So this is the perfect move once it happens. And until it happens, we're just going to sit here. Took some puts. Yeah, I like that. I'm just waiting for the actual confirmation. But it is wedging pretty hard. Sometimes waiting for the move is the perfect thing to do. If we zoom out on the 1 minute here, we can draw that trend line from the top down. We're going to have to draw from the bottom up. Very light drawing, but you do get the idea.
20-minute chart?
20? Oh, 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
And I was like, I do not use a 20-minute chart. That just sounds awful. That would be like a 1/3 hour chart, and that just sounds awkward. 15 is understandable, but 20, not quite. Not quite my cup of tea. Oh, here we go, Spy. Come on. I probably said here we go, Spy 17 times this morning. But this solid 1 minute candle.
Patience pays.
Come on.
We got the rules. We got to buy support, some resistance.
Q's long wick on the 2 minute. Spy long wick on the 2 minute.
Trust our TA and don't chase.
Wait for that confirmation. Here we go.
Microsoft, Jeff.
I see it.
Oh, come on, Spy. You got this. So close. Chris, do you still have your puts? You never stopped out.
I never stopped out. And Chris TM?
Yeah, where's Chris TM?
He was batting.
Yeah, he was adding puts.
Yeah,
he's got
profit
patience. Yep, still in. That man has patience. I don't have that type of patience. Come on, Spy. Just do. Adjust that perfectly. So close. I'll exit when there's a reason to. Yeah. That is a great way to put it. Oh, come on. Q's 2 minute looks really good. Here we go. Hugging that bottom of the wedge. There's the wedge breakdown. Let's see some continuation down. Break through the 21. And then break through 17, and then we are good. Price chart. There's the price. That's what we're waiting for. Microsoft printing the cruise curve, very nice. Come on, Spy. Qs are ready, they're primed. Here we go. And I'm inputs, 8 contracts. Goodbye. In at 184. Get the market sell ready. I'm gonna zoom out on our Spy at 1 minute. Yesterday's high at 274.01. Where did I fill those at? 184, okay. Very nice move there.
Are you in Microsoft?
Yes.
Good.
Here comes, yep, there's the dollar break on Spy. That is patience paying off. Thank you.
106.98.
There you go,
Jeff.
Chris. Well done.
Actually.
273.89.
Oh,
10-cent rule here. I expect this to be a lot more gross.
Q's under 170 is a big help.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
It's sitting right at 170.
How are we on VIX?
Out full 20%. Very nice, Chris. I'm
VIX
seeing one move lower. A wave to 273.50 for that psychological support on Spy. Resistance to our puts. Or I will take profits if we get above 274. Either way, we're going to be in profit by quite a bit.
Jeff, I just posted some support and resistance for our reference. If you do the same, if you'd like. I know that you're in the trade, so I'm trying to make it a little easier.
In trade.
In the trade.
And
in the fast
Spy
one.
is
burn, baby, burn.
Trying to recover.
That's still a 2 minute. It hasn't closed yet. We pushed below
5 seconds on this 1 minute candle. 274, 274.02.
Nice close.
Looking for this wave down. Yep. Well done, Chris. Let that algo do the rest of the day. That was fantastic. Here we go. Here's a second wave on Spy. Q's printing a new low.
Come on, Q's. Get on there. Here we go.
Spy's going to follow here. Spy, you've got this. Stalling out. Don't stall out. Q's leading this. Spy needs to follow, but DIA is not having it. Fuse needs to get under 170. Bloody hell, just do it. Alrighty, I'm out on SPY. I don't like that move. In 184, out 190. Not bad. I would not be swinging SPY puts. That's a little bit dangerous. If I'm looking at the daily chart, swinging options, never. That is a very good rule, unless you know exactly what's going to happen. But even then, dropping the memes, I like it. Meme drop, very nice.
I'm not watching while it burns. I'm helping it. Let's go.
Well, it's not burning. That's why I took profits.
I know, but it's burning below 275 and no one's realizing it. So we didn't even hit that today. This is the lower high. The only problem I have is neutral. Neutral is a bullish setup on the daily, but this is so sloppy.
So that was basically a break-even day as it stands.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I've got another $7,000-8,000 of buying power, but I just don't care to use it. Because this is a green day. We go to positions up 32 on the day. Not bad. Very, very tiny, but it is a green day and that's what matters.
New low for Microsoft. Here we go. Come on.
Yeah.
Get it.
Hughes,
So Jeff, we're watching a
Hughes looking for the
10737 for Microsoft.
I'm watching yesterday's close, my first target.
Okay. Ooh, that's even mean. Mean. That's definitely gonna confirm.
Chris is about to destroy your volatility's greater than theta comment. Just gonna give you a
I'm
warning.
saying that if volatility exceeds theta, that is when we have the opportunity to profit with it. I'm not saying that volatility is always greater than theta. I'm saying that in the situation we're in, where we have the potential or high potential of quick movement, that's where we make money and profit in options, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's literally like trading momentum, which...
Sort of. I don't entirely agree with that.
Okay, come on in. You got box L? Oh, it's failing. Don't do that. Don't trade box L.
I like the comment. But that was a good day. I'll take the $32. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to end the stream there as SPY comes and taps that 13. Take the green day. And then we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Same place. Let's see here, make sure the stream's still kicking. Yep, it looks good. Great talking voice chat this morning. Chris, you should come hang out in voice chat and come give us your 2 cents over the good old airwaves. We'd love it. Yep, SPY pushing hard. It's going to recover that entire move. But very nice. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning.